Hello and welcome back to MultiVendorX. Today's video is all about the different payment gateways. A hassle-free payment facility is something that any marketplace visitor look forward to. The primary role of the payment gateway is to support transaction between you and your vendors. The WooCommerce takes care of the payment between the admin and the customer end, whereas MultiVendorX is responsible for the admin to seller payment process. The various payment gateways that we are going to discuss in this tutorial are PayPal MassPay, with the help of which you can pay off multiple vendors at one go. PayPal Payout offers a similar setting to MassPay. Then you have Stripe, which is super easy to set up and use. It is also a convenient gateway for customers preferring to make payment using credit or debit cards. Razorpay, but this option is available only you have the MultiVendorX Razor Split payments that needs to be installed and activated. MangoPay. This is a payment system for the online marketplace, sharing economic business for easy and quick mass payments. And finally, the old school way of direct bank transfer. With the MultiVendorX module, you can enable these payment gateways below the payment box available right here. It is completely your choice to decide which gateway you might use for paying the vendors. We have already discussed this in our payment tutorial, of which links will be provided in the description box below, so kindly check that out. For configuring the payment mode, all you need to do is navigate to MultiVendorX and from the drop-down menu, select Payment. Once redirected, you will notice 4 separate fields for configuring the payment gateways. Let's follow the first come first serve format. As mentioned, PayPal MassPay is a payment method that allows you to make multiple payments to multiple vendors at the same time. This is a great way to make sure that all of your payments are made on time. And it can also help you to avoid any late fees that might be associated with making multiple payments separately. Onto the PayPal MassPay tab, add the API username, password and the signature to get your API keys. Before filling in the above details, run a quick test of your PayPal account by selecting the Enable Test Mode option. Enable Test Mode. Enable the test mode before switching to the live mode. This will help you avoid unnecessary mistakes. PayPal MassPay and PayPal Payout basically means the same thing. It's just that the payment methods that PayPal provides is supported by MultiVendorX. Besides adding the client ID and the secret keys, enable the asynchronous mode for new PayPal accounts. It is mandatory as per PayPal guidelines to have the asynchronous mode enabled, while for older accounts both synchronous and asynchronous modes are available. Also, the test mode needs to be enabled to avoid any unnecessary mistakes while switching to the live mode. More or less, this is the admin configuration for both PayPal MassPay and PayPal Payout. To know in details how to drive these keys for configuring the test payments, kindly follow the PayPal tutorial. The next popular payment gateway is the Stripe Connect. Stripe is the simple way to accept payment online. Stripe allows customers to pay for their purchases by using a credit or a debit card. Here are the following details that you need to fill: Stripe Test Client ID, Stripe Test Publish Key, Stripe Test Secret Key. Standard. With standard accounts, vendor would have to connect their accounts with the admin in order to receive their payments. Express. For an Express account, just like a standard account, the admin account has to be connected to the vendor's account. But unlike a standard account, the admin can connect with the multiple vendors' account and transfer the vendor's payment immediately. To know more, refer to the Stripe tutorial. Custom. A custom Stripe account is almost completely invisible to the account holder, which in case is the vendor. For the creation of the vendor's Stripe account to payment processing is done by the admin. To know more, again follow the Stripe tutorial. Stripe charges. When funds are accepted from a customer, the admin needs to create a charge. Depending upon the charge type selected by the admin, the funds are split between the admin and the vendor. The charge types supported are direct. Here, the payments made by the customer is sent directly to the vendor's account. It is the vendor who is responsible for handling all the charges, including the admin's share. To know more, refer to the Stripe tutorial. Destination. With this charge type, the customer paying gets automatically transferred to the vendor's account from the admin's account. Along with this, all other minor charges like the Stripe fee and the gateway charges are also deducted from the admin's account. Separate charges and transfer. Here, the admin can directly receive customer payments and then transfer them to multiple vendors. The vendors would then have to withdraw the money from their account that had been transferred by the admin. To know more, you need to again follow the Stripe documentation or tutorial. Add a title and a description that will show up on the checkout page of the customers as Stripe gets added to the list of available payment gateways. Check the box for Enable Debug so that all errors during the transaction get logged into the file. Like a cherry on the top, Stripe is also used for a recurring payment that will be received from the vendors by using the Marketplace Membership module, which we have already discussed in our membership tutorial, so do not forget to check that out, of which the links will be provided in the description box below. So this is all about how the admin will configure the different payment gateways from their dashboard. Now let's switch screens to see how the vendors can set up their payment mode from their respective ends. From the vendor dashboard, navigate to Store Setting tab and from the drop-down list, choose Billing. Once redirected to the billing page, as a vendor, you can now set up your payment mode from the drop-down menu through which you would like to receive your commission from the admin. So this is all about the payment gateway setup, both from the admin and the vendor's end. Wish you have liked the tutorial and hoping to see more videos on MultiVendorX. So do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel and click onto the small red bell to get notified whenever we post a new video. Thank you for watching.